It's your girl Can The Light. Spirituality, the light. Live readings, motivation, life coaching, love and light. Can be the light.
Hey cousin, what's cracking? You already know who it is. It's your favorite cousin Can here at the Lighthouse ATL. Okay, so I have been guided to come on and to deliver this message for spiritual women. It doesn't matter if you're a religious woman, but I'm specifically talking to women that are spiritual or have spiritual practices, alternative religious practices, or, you know, whatever. Anything that you do that's outside of traditional religion, I'm talking to you, okay? This message is for women that have decided that they are going to be non-religious, which that's okay. There's nothing wrong with you deciding that you want to explore, you're going down your path, you're going to, see what else there is to learn about spirituality, because spirituality doesn't stop with what you learn at the church or the mosque or the synagogue, the temple, whatever. It's really a personal relationship that you have with the Creator. And when you get on the spiritual path, then you don't really have any boundaries. You really don't. You can do whatever you want. You can think whatever you want. You can go where you want. Listen, you're free to go. But the thing is, ladies, we have to address this mental health crisis that is happening with spiritual women. There are a lot of women out here that call themselves spiritualists, or they have these different practices, but they are really hurting women, and people refer to them as witches. But I'm not going to refer to these ladies as witches, because I know that they're just hurting. All right, a witch is someone that is hurting other people. She wants her way. She doesn't care about who she has to hurt. She'll do anything. She'll petition any spirit. She'll work with anybody. Whatever it is that she wants, this woman wants her way. That is a witch, okay? A healer, on the opposite end, that is someone who will do everything that she can to help and to assist people with healing. And she uses her spiritual practice and her magic and everything that she is to help people to become better. So there's one type of woman that wants her way. Everything she does is because of what she wants. And then there's another type of woman that is on the spiritual path, and she is actually evolving, and she's helping to bring other people up with her. Okay, so that's the difference. So everybody is not a witch, even though people think that just because you're a spiritual woman or you have special abilities that you are automatically a witch. No, a witch is somebody who is hurting people with what she does. Point blank, period. She can also be one who is giving love and, so-called love, or helping people on one hand, and then on the other hand, she's doing something to hurt somebody. But a healer and a woman that is truly spiritual and walking on this path of evolution and growth, this woman, she is helping people to become better. Her life purpose is to help people to evolve. She has been through a lot. She understands that people are going through a lot. So she's not automatically going to be casting spells and doing all this other type of crazy stuff to people just because of what they do. She understands why they do what they do. You see what I'm saying? So there's a difference, okay? But when it comes to mental health, we really need to talk about this, because I see so many women online especially, and I can tell, okay, of course, looking at a woman, that she is struggling mentally, literally. She can be in a position where she's helping other people, whether she's doing it through divination or she's just delivering messages or whatever it is. I can pick up on her energy and tell that this is a woman that is hurting. And a lot of times you'll hear people say that, these are women that are bleeding all over other people because they're not in the position to help anybody else, even though they believe that they're helping other people. Energetically, they are not, because they are hurting and they want to help other people. Their heart can mean well, but they actually are hurting other people because their energy is in pain. They're in pain. They're suffering. So when y'all ask me, Can, where did you go for 3 years? What have you been doing? What's going on? Listen, I was guided to take time away from helping other people so that I can work on myself. That is very, very, very important. Ladies, I know that we all have these certain abilities and gifts and we want to just help people and be there for people, but I'm here to let you know that it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to help other people and not take care of yourself. You can only do that for a certain period of time. And there is a certain time when Spirit will let us do certain things. Like there are things that I used to do and it's like, you know, it's crazy that I used to do those things like drinking wine and all that stuff and doing my divination and all that. You know, I didn't know any better. But then there comes a time when it's like, okay, you need to learn. And so Spirit will teach you in many different ways. And it may seem like it's evil or demonic or, you know, all these things are happening, but really Spirit is going to sit you down so that you can learn. And that's what is happening with a lot of women. If you see that there are women that are disappearing, this has been happening for a long time, especially on YouTube. It has been happening for a long time. Like you'll see a person or you'll have your favorite spiritualist and she's helping you and she's, you know, reading for you or whatever it is that she's doing. She's helping you, right? And then out of nowhere, she's gone. You don't even know where she is. Her channel's gone. She's gone. You don't know what's going on with her. Well, what happens is there comes a point in time in the journey where you have to work on yourself and you have to be coachable. You have to allow Spirit to get in the driver's seat. You listen, you follow, you know, are guided by Spirit so that you can heal yourself and then you can be in a position to heal other people. So you have to qualify. This is our job, all right? Even though it seems like, you know, this is our purpose and all those other things, no, this is still work. We work for the Most High. We work for God. We work for the Creator. And we must qualify to do this type of work. Now, like I said, there is a point in time when, you know, we can do certain things and get away with it because we just don't know. But then there comes a point in time when you need to figure out what you're going to do. Either you're going to be helping people or you're going to be hurting people, because a lot of women are hurting people and they're unaware. They don't know that this is what they're doing. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about women that are out of control. All right, there's a lot of women that are out of control and they believe that just because they can, you know, do petition work or spell work or altar work or all these other type of things, that they have power. Truly, honestly and truly, they don't have power. So they may petition other entities and beings to help them to do certain things that they cannot do because they have not ascended to their level to do it, okay? So when we're talking about anger, a lot of times women who get upset and they get angry, and this is for everybody out there, okay? Every woman out there. If you are going to another woman and she is doing some type of work for you, this is what you have to know. You're not just paying her to do this work for you and you're walking away. Okay, karmically, you have to pay and she has to pay. Now, if she really is on that end, okay, like on the left end, then she doesn't care. She knows, okay, and she doesn't care. She's ready to deal with whatever consequences come back on her, her children, her family, or whatever. Because like I told you, there are people in the world, listen, they don't care about what happens to them. They gonna do what they gonna do, okay? They don't care about what happens to their family. They about that life. And then there are people who actually have a heart. They actually are loving people, but they believe that they can love people on one hand and then on the other hand, they can turn around and hurt people. And let me tell you, like Spirit right now, there's a great division, okay? I already talked about this. But right now, this is what I want to let you know. Spirit is not looking to see who is, you know, who is doing right and who's doing wrong. It's like your energy is what your energy is. So if you're hurting people, that's in your energy. You're doing that. You can't then do a good thing with your right hand and then turn around and hurt somebody with your left hand and then say, that's God. No. You have to be clear about what side you're going to be on. And I'm not to judge to say which side you should be on, because I respect both ends of the path. I do. They're both necessary. So It is what it is, but you just have to know what side you're going to be on. A lot of women will get in their feelings, they'll get angry, they'll get upset, and they'll do things to hurt other people in the spirit realm. They're going into the spirit realm, they're hurting other people. And there are men that are doing this too. Oh, we're going to talk about the men, baby, because this men, there are some spiritual men out here doing some things too. But this is what people don't know. There's something called, let's say, the occult police, all right? You can get away with doing certain things for a certain period of time. And then after a certain period of time, they're coming for you. They will come for you. So this is the reason why I need to deliver this message, is because it's so critical right now. I told you about what's happening to the spiritual leaders. That goes for us too. Not just the Christian pastors, and not just those that you see stepping down, and not just, the ministers and all these things. It's not just for those on a higher level or in the public's eye. Spiritualists here on YouTube, it goes for us too. We have to do the work. We have to be healing ourselves. And if we're not, then we are going to be demoted. I'm just going to let you know. That's exactly what it is. People are not going to be in the position that they're in right now. And you will see it. A lot of times you will see, and we've all seen people in the past that have, it seems like, maybe lost their mind, or, they start doing crazy, weird stuff, and all this other type of stuff is going on. It's because the boys is coming, and they came. And when they come, listen, I pray for you. That's all I can say. I'm going to pray for you, because not everybody makes it back out of the encounters, I'll just say that, with their sanity. Not everybody makes it back. And I'm here to let you know it's tough. So when I'm talking to spiritual women, or women out there to say that they're spiritual, just understand what you're dealing with, okay? You're going into the spirit realm, and there's certain protections that you have to have, okay? Layers of protection that you should have around yourself, around your family, around your home. If you don't have these layers of protection, and you don't know how to protect yourself, but you're doing divination, or you're doing any type of work, and you're doing things outside of certain realms and the way that they're supposed to be done, if you don't have, any guidance, and even if you have guidance, that's what I say, even if you have guidance, you have godmothers, or, some group or whatever it is that's helping you to do all of your spiritual practice and stuff like that. Listen, the only way that you're going to be 100% protected from whatever is going to come back to you is by you being in the presence of spirit, you connecting to spirits. The only one that can save you. Listen, call it God, call it whatever you want to. If you are doing things and you think that you're getting away with it, even if it comes to like making money, when it comes down to making money, or doing petitions for money and things like that. Listen, I'm not telling you not to do it, okay? Because one thing about me, listen, I used to do my magic on myself. I never did magic on nobody. I'm doing magic on myself. And I'm gonna let you know, you can do that but so long, all right? You can go and you can burn your candles for your money. You can burn your prosperity candles. You can do all of that type of stuff. But what I'm gonna let you know, when you start connecting to spirit, spirit will tell you to wait. Spirit will tell you it's not your time. And a lot of times women don't want to hear wait. Women want it right now. Women want the instant gratification of doing things and then feeling like they're powerful because they have done them. And spirit will let you do that for a long time, sometimes years. And then there comes a point in time where it's like, you're done. Okay, you're done. You're done. No more. No more. And that's where we at. That's where we at. So I feel like this message is very important for spiritual women, because a lot of spiritual women are on that fine line. You know what I'm saying? On that fine line of being powerful and abuse of power. And right now, spirit is just going through cutting. It is what it is. And you know if you're being guided to do certain things or to stop doing certain things. If you're doing any spell work and you're hurting other people what you do, baby, Look, it's making me emotional because I just know what's about to happen. I just know what's about to happen. And if you ladies out there are following other women on this platform, or any woman that says that she is powerful and she can teach you how to do certain things to get your way, listen. Oh boy, it's getting ready to get crazy. Okay, it's getting ready to get real crazy. And I'm just talking to my cousins because I want y'all to stay in the game. You know, I'm always trying to keep you in the game. Take the stairs, okay? If you have anger problems, if you're on medication, there are women that are on medication. Seriously. There are women who are suffering and they have been diagnosed with bipolar or schizophrenia or all these different type of mental disorders. But then they will call themselves spiritualists and go out there and do certain things to hurt people. It's like, get yourself well. Get yourself together. Get yourself together. If you know that you're a woman out there and you're suffering mentally, like truly suffering, then when you get angry and you get frustrated or you get jealous or you get envious or you know, are rejected by somebody, and the first thing you think to do is to go and hurt that person or to get some type of revenge or do something to hurt them, my only message to you would be to think again, okay? Think again. Go within, all right? And I'm saying this sincerely because I don't want to see you hurt. And I know what Spirit is about to do. Because a lot of people who believe that they're powerful, they're going to see who is truly powerful and who is not. And a lot of those women that are doing that type of work, when it comes down to them actually having to do the work, meaning healing their self, healing their children, you know what I'm saying, doing the hard things in life, they're not able to do those things. So then they will go another route to get things done. And when it comes to spirituality, that's not going to work anymore. It's not going to work anymore. So I'm praying for you ladies, all right? I'm definitely praying for you ladies. And just follow Spirit. Like literally, follow Spirit. You know if you're being bratty. You know what I'm saying? As women, we all know it. We all know when we just want to have our own way, or when we just want to, you know, be nasty or saying little comments and stuff like that. Like, I used to be like that when I was younger. We all used to be like that when we were younger, gossiping and all this type of stuff. But when you get older, you get more mature, then you start to think about it like, listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at yourself. If you're doing things to hurt other people, just be aware of what you're doing. And some women will say, you know what, I don't care. You know, I want to do this. This is who I am. This is what I want to do. But I'm just letting you know that it's not going to continue to work for you. It's just not. You know, I've had people to try to do things to me in this community, okay? YouTube spiritual community of women. We're supposed to be helping each other up. We're supposed to be uplifting each other. Here I am thinking that we all gang, we all, you know, doing the same thing. We on the same page. And no, we're not. We're not. Some of the same people that I have helped and been there for and would never think to hurt have tried to literally take my life spiritually, tried to destroy me and never want me to come back, but for no reason. No reason. But I know that behind the scene, there are entities and, you know, different things that are happening behind the scene. I get it, you know, and this is the reason why we pray for people who try to hurt us and do these type of things, because they don't know what they're doing. A lot of times they're being used by certain entities and they don't even know, okay? Just like when you look at Diddy and people who do stuff like that, like they don't know that behind what they're doing, there's a lot of forces at work, okay? So they believe that they're high up and they're doing something great until they find out that no, they don't have any power at all. They don't. And there's a lot of women in the spiritual community, especially here on YouTube. It just makes me sad to think about how women are in the spiritual community, because we're really supposed to be coming together, but it's more of a competition. You know what I'm saying? Women are looking at you and sizing you up. They're not looking at you like you're their sister or you're, somebody who's with them and you can come together and join forces. They're not looking at you like that. A lot of spiritual women, they're looking at you like competition. And that's sick. That's sick. Because I don't look at no woman like competition. Because, listen, ain't no woman gonna compete with me. You can't compete with me. Ever. Ever. You can't compete with no woman. But especially not me. Because I know who I am. You see what I'm saying? So for a woman who don't know who she is, you can't compete with me. You see? So that's the reason why I've never had that hate or, that in me. I just haven't, because I know who I am. I know what I have to offer, and I know what Spirit put in me. It is what it is, but women will look at you as a threat, and I ain't even trying to threaten them. You see? And you might be dealing with the same thing too with a lot of women in the spiritual community. It's like, we're supposed to be working together. We should be healing each other and working together to help the collective and all these things. But especially in the Black community, in the African community, it's so much competition, and it's sick. It's sick to the point to where when women have different things and events and stuff like that, man, I'm like, heck no, don't call me to come to your event. I don't care if you're doing yoga, meditation, whatever healing work you're doing. Don't call me to come. I don't want to come, because everybody is not a healer. Everybody is not. Every woman that says that she's a healer is not. Every woman that says that she's a guide is not guiding you in the right direction. I mean, she's guiding you somewhere. You can think that she's helping you, but honestly, she's really not. She's really not. All she's doing is pacifying you, and you have to keep on coming back to her for what you need. Man, I'm out of this. I'm out of it. Like, what I do, I want to be set so far apart from spiritual women in this community. I'm just saying. I just do. And I apologize for those spiritual women out there that are not like this, for spiritual women that are actually in the business of helping other people and getting better and stuff like that. I apologize, because I don't want to make a blanket statement and say that all women are like this. But there's so many spiritual women that are hurting, and they will hurt you. They will hurt you. They will hate you. They will dislike you. They will try to destroy you for nothing. Literally nothing, because they are insecure. And that's all it boils down to. Insecurity. And it's sick. It's just so sick. And even though I know there's certain things that I could do, just like Christ, we have to move like Christ. Even though I could do certain things, I'm not about to go into no battle with anybody about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep working on myself, keep getting better, and pray for those who curse me and hate me. And you should do the same thing too if you're out there. Like, don't get into these candle wars and fighting with each other and stuff like that. We got to get past this. We really do. But that's the reason why I have a private community. I don't mind coming on YouTube and delivering messages, stuff like that. I don't mind doing it. But when I really want to connect to people, I want to connect to people that I know that are like me. They're a part of my private community. It's not open to the public. It's not. So when I tell y'all to join spiritual alignment class, if you really want to connect with me, then I know that you really want to connect with me, because you're in spiritual alignment class. But people who just scrolling on here on YouTube, TikTok, or whatever, I mean, it's nice to see you. How you doing? But I ain't trusting nobody out here in these streets, baby. And I did say ain't. No, it's dangerous. It really is dangerous. And when you're listening to other people and they're giving you messages and stuff like that, just be mindful of who you're listening to. Get to know who it is that you're listening to. Y'all know things about me. I talk about my personal life. There's things that you all know about me. When you're listening to these leaders and these people that are guiding you, but you don't know nothing about them, some of you don't even see them, you don't even see their face, you don't know nothing about who they are. You see what I'm saying? It's like, you want to have a relationship with your spiritualist, whoever it is that is helping you and guiding you. You want to have an actual relationship with this person. But if they are hiding themselves, there's a reason why they're hiding themselves. There's a reason why they're not revealing certain things to you, because there's certain things about them that they don't want you to know. Okay, they don't want you to know these certain things, but it's all going to come out. It's all about to come out. And I'm just saying, I'm going to pray for these women. I pray that you will pray for these women as well. And for you women out there that are spiritualists and you are in the position to lead and you have people that are following your guidance, work on yourself. You know, get your mind right. Get your health right. It's hard for you to deal with the pressure of social media, especially because you have so many comments. I mean, all the time. People asking for your help. People want this from you. People want that from you. And if all you're thinking about is performing, all you're thinking about is making money, all you're thinking about is, helping other people, then you lose sight of yourself. You lose sight of who you are and why you do what you do. Always stay grounded in why you're doing what you're doing, And if you know that you have issues, or you have anger issues, or you have issues with jealousy, and you know that as a woman, you know when you are being nasty. You know it. And if you don't know it, then that's even worse. That's even worse. Because now you're trying to help other people and you're coming off like you're this, helpful person when really you're not. You're a fake and you're a fraud, and you're going to be exposed, as everybody is going to be exposed, okay? Everybody, not just you, me, everybody who calls himself a leader right now, Spirit is going through to see, okay, who's in, who's out. And those who are not doing what they're doing on camera, behind the camera, they're going to be exposed. We can't get away with doing whatever we want to do anymore. We just can't. And this is a conversation that we need to have, because even though I say that, I'm done with the spiritual community, I can't, be a part of it, I can't stand it. But I am a part of it because I show up here every time, okay? I keep coming back here, and I know that it's Spirit, I know that Spirit is guiding me to be here. But it's just so much fakery and so much nastiness, and I get irritated by it because I'm just not that person. I've never been a competitive person. I've never been like that. And women are very competitive. Women are very masculine. They are. And they hate femininity. They do. But these are the same women that'll say that they're a feminine. They're a divine feminine. We're the divine feminines. No, there's a lot of karmics that are here. There are a lot of the karmics that are here that are calling themselves leaders and teachers, and they're karmics. It's the truth. Remember we used to talk about the karmics and the twin flames and all of that? Yeah. A lot of the karmics are reading tarot now. They are. And it's sick. It just really, it makes me not even want to be a part of it. In the old can, I would be done. Because I don't like confrontation. Confrontation, I'm out. I don't want to deal with it. Goodbye. I don't want to deal with it. But now I'm learning that even if there's confrontation, even if there's something that I don't necessarily agree with, I can still stand in my lane. I can still stay in my lane and let other people do what they do. And then time will eliminate them. I don't have to just discontinue what I'm doing because of what other people are doing. But it's so distasteful. It just makes me so sick, cousin. I be getting sick sometimes. Because I look at these spiritual women a lot, and I'm just looking for some women that's just like me. Just with a pure heart. And I can just see, when somebody's in your energy and you're the same, you can look at them and you can just tell, like, this is a pure-hearted person. That's so hard to find. That is so hard to find. Because like I said, when you're a spiritual woman, you do what you want. You learn as you go. So there's no boundaries for you. You pretty much can do whatever you want to do. But it really just makes me sad. That's all. So anyway, I know I seem very melancholy. But, that's the message for today. It's for the spiritual women out there. Focus on yourself. Heal yourself. It's better to work on yourself than try to help other people. And I know that a lot of us, we've taken on this leadership role to help all these thousands of people. But sometimes you can't handle it. Sometimes it can be too much. It can be too much for you. And if it's too much for you, then don't be afraid to back off for a little bit so you can work on yourself. Because it's better than hurting somebody else. It's better than, getting yourself in a position that you can't get yourself out of. This is not like working on a job. This is not, no, It's not a 9 to 5. It's not your 9 to 5. It's not. You really have to have the heart for this. You really have to be creative for this. And I just want to connect with women that really have the heart to help other people. And it's not about them. It's not about their ego and how many people they can heal. Like, there have been women that I've come across that actually have an issue because of my ability to help heal other people. But why? That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do as a spiritual woman. You're supposed to be healing women. I'm supposed to be healing women. You're supposed to help people. I'm supposed to help people. I can't help everybody. So even if I had the ability to do certain things, I only can help so many people. You stay on your square and mind your business and do what you do instead of worried about what I'm doing over here. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And you know who I'm talking to. Because you watch my videos and you keep track of me and you've been keeping track of me and you need to go get some help. Seriously. Because I don't have a problem with you. I've never had a problem with you. I've always been there to support you. And I will always be there to support you because that's who I am. And nothing you say or do is going to change how I am. But you need some help. Seriously. You need some help. Some of y'all know who I'm talking about too. Okay. Oh, anyway. Sorry, I went there. I went there just a little bit. Dang. Sorry. But it is what it is, okay? Because old Ken would have did a whole lot more and would have said a whole lot more a long time ago. Okay? But I've been letting it slide. I've been letting a whole lot slide. But don't think that I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Oh, I know what's going on. Trust me, I know. And there's only a certain amount of time that you're going to get away with doing certain things. And then your hand's about to get smacked. For sure. Anyway. And I don't even have to do nothing. I don't. All I need to do is pray. That's all I'd have to do. Trust me. When you get spiritually connected, you don't worry about people doing all this little crazy stuff. Because let me tell you, Spirit will take care of it. Trust me. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So anyway, I love y'all. All of you ladies out there on your spiritual path, whatever it is that you believe, whoever you believe in, keep believing. Keep having the faith and keep moving forward and keep working on yourself. Because ultimately, when you take care of yourself, you're in the position to help other people. Okay? If you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not taking care of your mental health, then just be honest with yourself. Be honest with the fact that life is a lot and you got to take care of yourself. Even if that means that you have to transition to do something else. This is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. Everybody should not be trying to be a spiritualist. Because honestly, like I said, you're in between both realms. And there's a lot of people who don't come back because you don't even have the proper protection. You don't even have the proper protection. You don't even know what to do. You're just doing stuff. You're just doing whatever you feel like doing. But who's guiding you? Who is guiding you? Do you know who your guides are? Because you can think you know who your guides are, and those are not your guides. I'm telling you what this path is like. You can think that those are your ancestors that are helping you, and they're not. I'm telling you what the truth is. Because a lot of people need to hear it. They think they're being guided by forces that actually want to help them, when they're actually being guided by forces that are going to destroy them. They'll help you for a little bit. But those forces, they're not loyal to anybody. The ones I'm talking about. They're not loyal to nobody. Okay? It still ain't what it is. So anyway, do I need to say I love you again? Oh, Lord, cousin. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what I've had to deal with on this side. Oh my gosh. So much. So much. And it's just so crazy. Because I'm thinking like Rodney King. Can't we all get along? I'm thinking, you know, in my mind, I'm always going to be this person. And I will never allow anybody to stop me from being this person. I have had every single person in my life try to betray me or do me wrong in some type of way. Y'all don't even know the things that I've had to endure and go through. And I still have to have a smile. I still have to come on and be loving. I still have to be here for people because this is my purpose. But y'all don't even know what I've had to go through. And there are times when I feel like, you know, I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. But I don't get the luxury to do to other people what they do to me because of who I am and because of how I'm created. I can't get back at them. I can't do certain things to them. I have to let spirit handle certain things. And to the world, that seems like a weak thing. Like, no, if somebody does something to you, you do something back to them. But not when you have to keep your hands clean to do your work. See, I have to keep my energy elevated, and you should do the same thing. Because when your energy is elevated, then your hands are clean. And when I told you those occult police, they come around, you haven't done anything. That's the reason why we don't fight. That's why. Because when that big shoe drop, listen, you better hope your hands is clean and you ain't fighting getting dirty. Because there's a lot of spiritual women that's out here fighting getting dirty and they feel like they can do what they want to do. Baby, not in the spirit realm. You can't. You can't. You cannot. There are still rules. There are still rules to the game. And there's a lot of women who are going to learn. So pray for them. Whoever your leaders are, whoever you're listening to, whoever you're getting your guidance from, pray for these women. You know, pray for all of them. All these spiritualists, your old readers, or whoever it is that you used to listen to, pray for them. If you don't know where they are, pray for them, because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know. A lot of people don't know. But it's real. It's real. And it gets real. For real. Look, for real. All right, cousin. I love y'all. I really do. I'm always praying for you to evolve and to grow, even those who don't wish the same for me. I still pray for you to evolve and grow and be the best that you can be, because I know that there are women who need you or who look up to you, and your children, they need you and they look up to you. So I'm always going to pray for your success, because I'm not going to wish for you to fall, because I know that there are people that are connected to your win. So I want you to win in life, and I always will. Every woman, I just always will. So if y'all want to beef and y'all want to tussle and y'all want to have all that going on, you won't get it from me. Never. And I mean never. All right, cousin, I love you. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.